Thank you. Now, with that, let's move on to the next panel for the day, which will focus on unlock your inner leader, build a thriving team. How many of us have a team at our clinic? We don't work individual, right? It's not about a clinic, it's anywhere. We all work with a team. So, is your success driven only by yourself? It's the team that helps you build this success. So hence, to thrive, it's important that energy comes into your team. And I am so delighted that we have Ms. Nivedita Nanda, the Country Director, People and Culture, ISS India, join us to speak to you more about this. She brings a unique blend of experience managing HR functions across diverse industries, including Indian Air Force, infrastructure, healthcare, and media. She began her career as a pilot officer in the Indian Air Force before transitioning into the corporate world. Her previous role includes as a CHRO at Kaya, Global Head HR at Prime Focus, and the Chief People Officer at Reliance Health and Reliance Energy. Her leadership has been pivotal in establishing greenfield ventures, managing mergers and acquisitions, and integrating public and private enterprises. She has been recognized as one of India's 50 best HR leaders and one of the 100 most influential global HR professionals by CHRO Asia. So requesting Ms. Nivedita to please join us on stage, and you would have 30 minutes for your talk.
Hi everyone, a very good evening. I can see a lot of lectures. So I can see some little bit of tiring faces, but of course you are all beautiful people. I need to see the smile actually. I know these kind of sessions are not for you, isn't it? I would like to see a customer or a client or a patient any point of time than, sitting here and watching all of us speaking. I was actually, just came 10 minutes back when, the speaker was speaking about PR and speaking about how do you manage your business. I think this is an important thing all of you need to learn. Trust me, I don't come from this industry. My father is a doctor, but trust me, never wanted to be a doctor for some reason because I used to see my father always studying. That was not my cup of tea. So I think destiny made me to manage doctors. So I was the founding member for Kokilaban Hospital, and wherein I had to hire almost 600 doctors. Trust me, when we started the hospital, nobody wanted to join. I don't know anybody is there from hospital. Nobody wanted to join because that was a different business model we wanted to start. We said, why doctors cannot be the employees? Why they have to be consultant all the time? Because the peace of mind is very important for all of you than anything else. You need to do research. You need to get right kind of clients coming to you. That's it you require. Of course, money all of you need. I know I have dealt all of you with many doctors, so I understand how money is important. But when we started the hospital, I had to really go to NHS London and Canada to get a lot of doctors from Indian doctors who wanted to come back to India. One thing, I worked to settling down, or the hospital to be really to take a good shape. I worked there for 5 years. I was not doing the HR, I was actually, looking at the business as well. You'll be surprised, I have met very senior doctors who said, Nivedita, this is not going to work. This model is because in India, nobody has thought of, creating a model like this. The doctors want to see many patients. The doctors want to see. I said, if you get it under one umbrella, why not? Trust me, today, all of you know, this is one of the biggest hospital and very trusted and reputed hospital, having almost 350 doctors around. Then I joined Kaya, met a lot of people, a lot of aesthetic doctors. But there I wanted to bring that same model. Trust me, I failed. I failed because it really doesn't work everywhere. But one thing I learned is the successful doctors, need to have few qualities. You all are very good entrepreneurs. Trust me, I don't have to teach anything. You know how to manage your media. You need to know one thing you need to know is how to manage your team. So today, I just prepared today morning, in fact, I tried to make this small presentation for all of you. How do you build a thriving team? That's the key to your success. If you have this, many of you must be thinking, oh, I have my clinic, the person is working for me for last 20 years. Okay? What is that Nivedita is going to teach us here? Have you ever thought that the same person who sits at the front desk has been sitting there for 10 years, no skilling, nothing. Maybe that same person could have been assisting you by now. Maybe a paramedic, and because he's your loyal employee. How many of you have thought of that? And I'll just give you today very few small tips which will really make you feel that if I can implement those two small little things, all of us get it in Google, how to manage a team. I'll just speak my personal experience, which will help you to. With this, I want to, are you a good manager? Question yourself. Becoming a doctor who is handling so many, you need to be a good manager. I'll go with a short video. Hopefully this works here.
You think I got to choose mine?
I don't see the
And
volume.
you people, because you're all such a surgical dream team. You're lazy, you're whiny, Butterfingers over there, downright depressing, and you, Yang, you just annoying.
Today is not about you. This is about me. Surgeons don't say, O'Malley, you want to be a surgeon, learn to speak like one.
We just thought you might be willing
Stop.
to help.
Talking.
If you both are suggesting that that's what's going on here, you'd better be damn sure about it.
And you will not defend your little girlfriend for killing a man. Are we clear?
Get in the hall. I'm proud of you all.
I think you're cocky, arrogant, bossy, and pushy. You also have a God complex. You never think about anybody but your damn self.
But
What? I still have 22 more seconds. I'm not done.
But I am Dr. Bailey. I hear everything. I know everything. I'm watching each and every one of you. And I will return.
So many of you must be thinking Dr. Ben is in you. Yeah, I can see a lot of smiles. And I have seen many Dr. Bens in my experience with almost 10 years with doctors. You don't have to be a Dr. Ben in terms of as a manager. You need to be a Dr. Ben as in your skill set. If you realize, here Dr. Ben says you are a moron. You don't know anything. I'm the boss. I know things. Of course, everybody knows that, and people want to work with her because of her skill set. And that's the right scenario for all of you. All the junior doctors, when they come, okay, they all want to choose, I want to work with this doctor because I want to learn things. When managing a junior consultants become very easy for you because there is a selfish gain there. The person comes, learns, and leaves. Your knowledge is going out of your clinic, okay, out of your organization. Same goes for your paramedic. Same goes for your front office. Because there's a process you have created, in your organization that this is the way I want to run my clinic. So what is that one should do to keep the knowledge intact and have a bunch of good people who adore you? So a good manager is not a manager who pays well. Is not a manager who sends a sweet box in Diwali. Please no. A good manager is the one who really comes when she or he enters to the clinic, somebody actually goes and says, "Sir, ma'am, can I get you a cup of tea? How has been your day? How do you feel today?" Or a good manager is the one when the person sees the face, she says, "Was it yesterday was a good day for you?" Even the manager should ask, "How is your little one doing at home? How's your son or daughter was giving 10th standard, what happened? Do you get enough time to teach her?" These are very few things. All of a good morning, a good smile. Somebody says sunshine smile. What is a sunshine smile? When somebody smiles, you really feel the sun has arrived. That energy you bring in, that positivity you bring into the system. I think this is important for you to understand that only clinical stuff is not enough. If you want to be a good entrepreneur, you want to be just, okay, I have a clinic, I will just do it. You want to make more than one clinic, you really need to understand the team dynamics. Let's see. You know, this is a very interesting slide. If you look at it, your customer has changed. I'm sure a lot of senior doctors I can see here with age, of course. Your client, who used to be called as a patient, has changed into a customer, right? If you look at it earlier, what used to happen? Doubt, dependence, resistance. Today, in your hospital or in your clinic, there's a customer walks in, and particularly for your business, you can never tell them patient, right? If you're not doing a clinical dermatologist, you can never call them. So it's a client to you. So what you're doing, collaboration, trust, and autonomy. If your outer external customer has changed, you need to understand your internal customer has changed over a period of time, which you ignore. You feel is the same lady who has been with me for last 10 years, she will do the same. Sorry. Actually, the lady who you feel very loyal, who's sitting in the front desk and collecting your cash, could have done a much better job, or you can get much better person. You are compromising in a mediocrity. You're really compromising on mediocrity because you think I'm so dependent on the person, I cannot get anybody from outside. No, you can get competent people. You need to invest on them. It's important that when external customer has changed over a period of time, you need to think internal customer need to change, your behavior should change. What does a team want, basically? What does a team want? If you look at it, in a clinic, 10 people, okay, they just want few things. When I come in, I need to feel, if I'm a team member, I need to feel good. How does that happen? With little bit of appreciation. We keep talking about gratitude, okay? As doctors, you need to have that gratitude towards your people. Thank you for being with me for 10 years. How many times we have said this sentence? You might be showing just a sentence. Thank you being there for me for 10 years, working for me day and night. The respect, I think, and unfortunately or fortunately, the millennials are going, the zennials are coming into the system. For them, loyalty doesn't matter, trust me. I'm handling today a 50,000 employee organization. I handle 50,000 people today. Nobody wants loyalty today. They want fast money. But can you give? No. So what is that you should do? You must show them that yes, if you stay with me, I'm going to take you to a different level. Everybody cannot give everything. Can I give a career path with 10 people? No, you cannot. So what you should do? You should really say, I'm going to teach you few things. Be honest. Somewhere I would have written transparency. Be honest, work for me 4 years, I will give you a job. In my friend's clinic, who has 3 clinics, you can be a team manager. Be that little bit of, don't be that selfish. Be that, have respect for the other person. The person has to move out. Trust me, after some time, when you need, the person will give you a call, sir or ma'am, can I come in? I heard you are opening another clinic, or you are going to a different hospital. That stickiness is very important than just having incompetent people. If you look at it, there's something called, the last one, it's a challenge. How do you create that challenge for your people? Ask them, even their personal growth. You cannot give a professional growth, give them, suppose somebody is at 12th, somebody has cleared. Please, ask them, do you want to do a graduation? Don't give any cash reward. Fill up that fees. Trust me, lifelong the person will depend on you. I'll give you an example of L&T. L&T, I'm sure Larsen and Toubro, you must be knowing, largest industry in India. So what they did is they realized the graduate engineers are leaving them. And they used to hire from very tier 1 colleges. They realized they are not the people because we are not able to give the growth path to them. They started going for diploma colleges, which you need to do. And what they did is they said, we need to give some career path to diploma people. We don't need so competent people. Everywhere you don't need very high-tech people. You need hand and legs. Who can help you? Somebody to put a peel, clean the face. It's those hands you need. But you need to think what kind of people you require and what kind of personal growth or professional growth you can give. Just be that friend sometime when bad day for you, okay, must be the bad day for the employee as well. So please understand you are much more matured. Bad day for me means actually people have already gone through a bad day. Call them together in the evening and just say, take that ego out. Today, I want to tell you I had a bad day. I know you all must have got because, we lose our temper. If you can do that, next time when you do, you have a bad day and show your temper, they will not feel bad. They will say, oh, sir, ma'am, bad day, and I'm sure after the end of the day, we are going to have a call and we are going to have it. Why the bad day happened? So engage them with your difficulties. If the clinic is not running good, please engage them. Trust me, they will get you the customers. They will get you the clients. Every time the clinic cannot see cannot achieve 100% target. If you are not doing that, take them as their own people. Have a small incentive scheme for them. How you can really, and many of you must be experiencing absenteeism, right? People don't come. They will just stay at home and suddenly they will say, morning, the person has not arrived. They're very small little things, but it affects your day-to-day business. This will never happen. The person will have the gut, he's scared or she's scared of you if I say I'm going to get it from my manager or manager's manager. So please involve them in your difficult time as well as good times. If you involve them, they're going to be a partner for you just like your family. So this is what. And how do you do that? There are very small tips. You need to respect, you have to be transparent with them. If the clinic is not doing good, please tell them, team, clinic is not doing good. Don't be shy, which is very important. And the clinic is doing good, please reward them. You also need to delegate. Many times, I've seen doctors particularly, they won't delegate. I don't know where is the fear coming in. I really don't know. I've seen many doctors, they really get scared of delegating anything. Trust me, delegation is the only good thing for you which you can really have a good life. Learning, I've already spoken to you, and which is for anyone, like we all are here today because of learning. How many times you are sending your people to conferences like this? Maybe a small conference, your team clinic manager, send her for a conference where she learns how to manage a team because she is the one who is doing it. Think through from here after going that what are the 2 things I'm going to do for my, every time you cannot pay. Let's understand that's a fact of life. You cannot pay. Money is not everything. It is what your, what respect you give. That's more important for you. I'm going to take you through a small thing. This will be my last slide, which you all need to understand. All of you have heard about NPS, Net Promoter Score. You all believe in Google review. Please, life has moved out from Google review. Get into this, which is a good thing for you. If you look at it, there's something called NPS, something called ENPS. That is your Employee Satisfaction Survey. If you look at, this is a real case of a Mayo Clinic. I've taken it from Mayo Clinic, how Mayo Clinic had got a -25, the employee experience, satisfaction, even their customer satisfaction also dropped. It became 31. Look at this. First quarter, 23 and 81. The moment the employees are unhappy, your customers are also unhappy. I can show you multiple videos. How please remember this. This is, I go to a clinic, I'll not name my dentist. My son used to wear those braces. The front office lady always will give me a dirty smile. And I used to go so regularly. I went to the doctor and said, Doc, we need to do something because I can't just sit quietly. I said, trust me, the person was having personal issues the doctor didn't know. My son said, I will not go there. The lady always just gets angry with me if I'm 5 minutes late. So this is what is a real from Mayo Clinic. I want you to understand, so there are promoters and there are detractors, okay? You need to take a survey. It's all available in online. Give it to your customers. Tell them that I want to know how happy you are. The score you will get is promoters minus detractors is your score. Same do a Google form review with your employees. They will not even know. You'll not know who is doing what. This is a very important thing which Google review, many people, all of us go to a clinic also by checking Practo, what is the review for the doctor. But life has moved on from there. Please, all of you need to understand, read something. I don't have much time. So always, that's the reason always I say, happy employees bring happy customers. I'm sure all of you will agree to this. So very little time, lot of things I can speak. Any questions, anything from you, I'll be happy to answer. They're very small little things, but just do it. I think NPS and employee satisfaction survey, there are two things if you can implement, trust me, your business is going to do good. Even your customers will like that you're doing it. Okay? Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure coming and meeting you all here.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nivedita. I know you've taken this time out of a very busy schedule. And the moment you told me yes to come here, I was like, thank God it's Sunday, because that's how we could get her availability. So thank you so much for that. And let's thank her together on that note.